Hey, Coach. Just curious, describe your feeling. Excited to get going. First regular season action. Walk me through what you're thinking and what you're feeling right now.
Yeah, I think anytime you're starting a season off, I think everyone looks forward to that, and you're hoping for the best. I think our guys have worked extremely hard. We know it's a long process, and obviously it doesn't end tonight. We just want to make sure we're doing the right things each and every day. But opening night, everyone gets excited about that. We're looking forward to the challenge.
Our next question comes from Ian Bagley, SNY.
Yeah, Coach, do you have your starting five yet for tonight?
Yeah, we'll start Alfred, Reggie, RJ, Julius, and Mitch.
Our next question comes from Steve Popper, Newsday.
Yeah, hey, just kind of want to go into a little bit of your decision making there. Was Nerlens? I know he had missed a couple games. Is Mitchell? Did you feel like he earned the job, or is it an injury thing, or?
Probably, we feel very strongly about that position, and actually, both guys had very good camps. And Nerlens got nicked up a little bit, so he sat out the last two. But we had very strong play from both guys, and Mitch is really working hard in practice and growing. So that's a positive sign, and he has to keep going. But we have 10 guys, and I think we understand how important the depth is. And over the course of the season, we'll need all 17 guys, our 15 roster guys, and the two ways. So everyone has to stay ready.
Next question, Mark Berman, New York Post.
Yeah, sticking with Alfred at point guard. I mean, there was a lot of buzz about the rookie quickly. With the leadership from Alfred right now, I mean, you want him leading the group at the start of the season?
Yeah, I think it's a compilation of things. It's how things have gone in practice, the games, the way the groups play with each other. And starting has never been as important as finishing for me. But I think, again, we'll be looking at the different combinations, teams, the guys that are playing well, performing well, they'll be the guys that are out there.
Next question, Mike Workenoff, The Athletic.
Hey, Tom, is Alec Burks back for you guys? And I guess what played into starting Reggie over Alec if he is back?
Yeah, and I like both guys, and they're both they both have strengths that I think complement each group. And I'm not sure yet if we'll flip it again, but both guys are very effective with the starters, and both guys are very effective with the bench. Both have a strong defensive presence. I think Alec is very good off the dribble, so it has playmaking capabilities. So I think that's a good complement for that group. But we're still sorting through that. And, of course, Reggie gives us the added shooting that we need to open up the floor and terrific defense.
Next question, Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Tom. The NBA already postponed Rockets OKC today. Just hearing that news, is that alarming? Are you worried about how this is all going to work out when it's already happening this quickly?
I'm very concerned. Obviously, it's serious, and we know that. I think we're fortunate with the Knicks, with Dr. Callahan and Roger, and taking every precaution and making sure that everyone's following all the protocols. But I am very concerned. I look at the numbers every day, and I think we're all concerned about that. And we have to do all we can to make sure we try to keep it as safe as we possibly can. But safety has to come first.
Next question, Ian Bagley, SNY.
I know you've been saying that, the lineups could change based on personnel and nothing's set in stone, but, fans get excited about that first starting five and rotation. With Quickly, did he do enough, or has he done enough to earn a spot in that 10-man rotation for tonight?
Yeah, and as I mentioned, it's not an end-all, be-all. We'll continue to evaluate. It'll be based on merit, and we're always going to put the guys that give us the best chance to win out there. But we also know it's a team sport, so everyone's important. And, we need our whole team, and as I said, we have young guys that will continue to improve. We have the right veterans around them that can help teach the young guys the tricks of the trade. So we're counting on everyone.
Next question, Mark Berman, New York Post.
Yeah, Tom, just in terms of, this being your, debut, I mean, is there jitters or like, how is, I mean, it's been 2 years, but you've been, obviously a veteran coach. What's your mindset, your emotions?
Yeah, well, I think every year the start of the season you always look forward to, and so that every year is different. There's new and different challenges, and I'm excited about this group. I think they've worked really hard. It's a really good group of people to be around, and I have the opportunity to do it with two of my closest friends and people I really respect in Leon and Wes, and so every day has been great.
Next question comes from Mike Vorkunov, The Athletic.
Tom, are you going to go? I know you mentioned you want to have a 10-man rotation, but tonight and maybe even the next game, do you think you'll expand that a little bit as you try to figure out who those 10 guys are, or do you just want to keep it at kind of like a hard 10 every night?
Well, we'll probably be at 10, but it's not. The other guys I'm watching very closely, and I have to make sure that I keep them ready because I know we're going to need them. And so whether it's foul trouble, it could be injury, it could be sickness, it could be performance. It's all of the above. And so and that's why it's so important for those guys to be engaged and put everything into each and every day, and their practices become their games, and so they're all important. You can't get here without being a great player, so you have the capability, and unfortunately you can't play 15 guys, and so you have to settle on a rotation, and we discuss it as a coaching staff every day after practice, and then the next morning in our meeting we discuss it again. So it's a constant evaluation, and we want to make sure we're improving and giving ourselves the best chance to win each and every night.